Hi friends, welcome to the CFCE of the North Shore, which is funded by the Department of Early Education and Care. Make sure to check out our Facebook page to see what types of events, activities, and resources we have available, as well as feel free to visit us at the North Shore Mall at the lower level of the Nordstrom Wing. So today we're going to start with Hickory Dickory Bumblebee, and if you're just joining us, you can grab a piece of paper or a name card and write your name on it, and you can join us for the song and sing along. So let's get started. Hickory Dickory Bumblebee, can you tell my name to me? What's my name? Miss Debbie, Hickory Dickory Bumblebee, can you tell your name to me? What's your name? Hazel, Hickory Dickory Bumblebee, can you tell your name to me? What's your name? Benjamin, Hickory Dickory Bumblebee, can you tell your name to me? What's your name? Winder, Hickory Dickory Bumblebee, can you tell your name to me? What's your name? Mariana, Hickory Dickory Bumblebee, can you tell your name to me? What's your name? Aria, Hickory Dickory Bumblebee, can you tell your name to me? What's your name? Mila, Hickory Dickory Bumblebee, can you tell your name to me? What's your name? Helene, Hickory Dickory Bumblebee, can you tell your name to me? What's your name? Magnolia, Hickory Dickory Bumblebee, can you tell your name to me? What's your name? Dorothy, Hickory Dickory Bumblebee, that's the end of the song, you see. Great job, friends. So now today I thought we'd read this story, and it's called When Will It Snow? And it's written by Marty Crisp and illustrated by Viv Eisner. When will it snow? Will it snow tomorrow, and will there be school? Asked Peter Petrowski, McGregor O'Toole. Will it get so deep that it's up to our door? Asked Peter, who lived on the 23rd floor. So deep that the reindeer who'll fly Santa's sleigh will have to pull snow plows to clear it away? Will it get so cold that it freezes my toes and turns all my cats into furry Eskimos? In the winter, you know, lots of snow is the rule, said Peter Petrowski, McGregor O'Toole. Then we'll build a snowman and roll him so tall that we'll need a forklift to place the last ball. We'll pour some hot chocolate and drink it in bed. And ride to Alaska and back on my sled. As temperature drops, oh so fast in the dark, icebergs will form on the pond in the park. Then we'll tear homework from binders for fuel, said Peter Petrowski, McGregor O'Toole. You're mad, said his mother. We're midway through June, and snow is as likely as cheese on the moon. So settle down nicely and don't be a fool, dear Peter Petrowski, McGregor O'Toole. His beach shoes are muckalucks. He thinks they're cool. His swim trunks are long johns and are made out of wool. When temperatures soar and the world turns solar, Peter Petrowski thinks only of polar. If you see a boy wearing mittens with shorts, sailing white Arctic boats into popsicle ports, who seems to the season to be a newcomer, a boy of winter who's stranded in summer, a boy whose attitude breaks every rule, It's Peter Petrowski McGregor O'Toole. The end. He loves winter and he loves snow. So today I thought, since the book really was summer, let's make a snowman. But because it's warm out and it's summer, the snowman's going to melt. So the way that we could do this is just take a piece of paper and then just paint white all over it. Like this is the snow and it's melted because it's hot out. And snow melts in the warm weather. When the sun comes out and it gets really warm. So we had a snowman and now he melted. And we have this big pile of snow just melted on the ground. Like this. Okay, now, how do you think we would know that this big pile of white snow used to be a snowman? I have an idea. We might see some of his pieces in the pile. So a lot of times, a snowman wears on his head some type of a hat. So if you want to cut out or color a hat, we could stick a hat in the pile of snow so people know that this used to be a snowman. So I'm going to put a little glue and I'm going to stick a hat in my pile of snow. What else might a snowman have? What might you put like for feet? How about some boots? Okay, so I'm going to put some boots. Now remember, you can, if you don't have red paper or black paper, you could color something on white paper with a crayon or a marker, and you can cut it out, or you can get a grown-up to help you to cut it out, because I know it's hard to cut sometimes. But that's how you could make some pieces. Okay, I'm going to put a boot over here, and then I might put a boot way over here. So this is starting to look like, oh, there was a snowman here before. Okay, and then a lot of times, snowmen have a couple button eyes. So I'm going to take a couple buttons and glue those. I just cut out some black circles. Okay. And a lot of times, every snowman that I've ever made, you know what kind of a nose he's had? A carrot nose. So I'm going to put a carrot right here. Is this starting to look like maybe there was a snowman that melted? Yeah, that's what I think. And what about a mouth? Sometimes you might use buttons for a mouth. So I'm going to put a few dots of glue and stick some buttons. That could have been his mouth before the sun came out. Okay. And then, do you know what you stick in the arms sometimes? In the sides to make look like arms? I usually do sticks. So, or branches. So I'm going to put some branches over here. Maybe a branch over here. Okay. And how about a couple buttons? Sometimes you put some buttons on a snowman, so I'll put a couple buttons. Okay, now this doesn't just look like a white pile of snow, does it? This looks like it used to be a snowman, right? Well, I hope you're having fun making yours. I'm sure it looks a little different than mine, which is great. But so when the sun comes out and you have a snowman outside, it melts if it starts getting warm outside. So this is our melted snowman. Okay, and then I have one more thing that I thought we could do, and it's learning a poem about snowmen melting too. So I'm going to get my flannel board set up right here so that you can see it. Okay, and I'm going to, maybe you can say this poem along with me. So let's count first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 5 little snowmen standing in a row, each with a hat and a big red bow. Out came the sun, and it stayed all day, and one little snowman melted away. Now how many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 little snowmen standing in a row, each with a hat and a big red bow. Out came the sun and stayed all day, and one little snowman melted away. Now how many do we have? 1, 2, 3. 3 little snowmen standing in a row, each with a hat and a big red bow. Out came the sun, and it stayed all day, and one little snowman melted away. How many do we have now? 1, 2. 2 little snowmen standing in a row, each with a hat and a big red bow. Out came the sun, and it stayed all day, and one little snowman melted away. Oops. One little snowman standing all alone, wearing a hat and a big red bow. Out came the sun, and it stayed all day, and one little snowman melted away. So that's what happens when the sun comes out and the weather gets warm. The snowmen melt, right? But it's still fun to make them. It's a fun thing to do. Well, have a great day, friends, and I will see you next time.